Real 92.3, LA's new home for hip-hop and the Real Street Fest. We are here live, coming to you live, of course, from the Hennessy Lounge. Backstage, Real Street Fest, Hennessy, never stop, never settle. This is real special to me, man. Chuck Dizzle, DJ Head, Homegrown Radio. We got a homegrown artist family. Carson's finest as well, man. We got Reason in the building. TDE, what's up, man? You about to touch that stage pretty soon.
Yeah.
Now, a second ago, which people don't know, somebody offered you a drink. You said you don't drink before major shows like this.
Exactly.
And why is that, man?
Yeah, I just feel like every one of these shows is an opportunity. You got to look at everything like a blessing. Like a year ago, you wasn't here.
Yeah.
A year before that, you wasn't where you going to be now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just look at it as, I'd rather just do my job, get it done with, and then after that, everything else is happy
Turn
hour.
up, man. So what about, do you have any rituals before you do touch the stage? Anything that
I always pray before I touch the stage, and I try to go over my words about the records that I might feel like a little funny about. But then I literally always tell myself right before I walk on stage, like, this is a privilege.
Wow.
Like, you get paid to do something that you love. Like, that's a blessing. People don't get that. So I remind myself of that so that I know to have fun and not to stress it too much.
That's very important that you give yourself that reminder every single time, because I feel like when people do reach that success, they lose sight of what got them there.
Exactly. They feel like it's like a responsibility, and I'm like, no. This is still a blessing. Like, no matter what level you on, like selling out Staples Center or whatever, it's still a blessing. Don't put it on yourself like this is like something that you have to do. This is something that you're allowed to do, by your blessing. So as long as you know that, it's like whatever happened up there just happened up there, but it's still all a blessing regardless.
Now, what can the folks from the Real Street Fest and just people in general to see you touch the stage, man? What can they expect from Reason today?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to just bring what I bring to the table. I feel like I bring a different element to TDE, which I'm blessed about. And I also got like a little surprise guest that I want to bring out and do something new a little bit. So I'm going to try it out. I think it's going to be dope.
Okay. Yeah. Now, when you do hit the stage, when you do your thing, when it comes to actually performing for the people, is it something special that's even more when you're at the house? Like, obviously for the home crowd?
Yeah, exactly. Like, it just feel like it's like home court advantage, and you feel like it's more like, it's even more fun because it's just like, that this is where you grew up listening to 92.3 or whatever, stage or outlet that you're on. So to be a part of it then when you spectated it, it's just a dream come true, to be honest with you.
Do you get distracted when you're on stage? Like when you see, let's say, somebody you recognize in the crowd or something that throws you off, whether it be a girl topless or anything, right? What does anything throw you off when you're in the midst of it?
What's funny is that I practice my lyrics so much because I get distracted by everything when I get on stage. So I make sure it's muscle memory, because literally when I go on stage, I'm thinking about everything else besides my lyrics. I'm like, yo, dude got like a yellow shirt over there. Like, he got a hole in his shirt.
He's mismatched.
Like, like everything goes on through my mind, bro. Right. So it's like I have to practice that much. I'm not one of those, I give it up to dudes that can just go on stage and just let it go. Yeah, I got to practice. I rehearse before every show.
All right, man. What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you on stage so far in your career?
I want to say the most embarrassing thing that happened to me on stage was I was performing with a wired mic. Not only did I like jump and knock the cord out, but it fell off this. It took me like 45 seconds to get it back. Like, and so it felt like 30 minutes. Yeah, like it's just running away from me. I dropped the regular mic trying to find the cord. Like it was
hold on, y'all. Hold on.
So I got a fear with like wired mics now. I literally like. That's like, I'm not even like a spoiled artist, but the one thing I'll be asking, please can we get a wireless mic? Like, that's the only thing I ask.
I was going to ask you, do you have anything specifically in your writers that you feel like is a little different than normal artists?
Man, that's literally I'll tell like, of course I want different stuff, but I tell them all, take care of this first. Right. Like, make sure we got a wireless mic first.
I don't have to have food.
I don't got to have nothing. We ain't got to have air. Mic, Like, just make sure it's a wireless mic.
Yeah, man.
And we could go, you feel me? So that's it.
All right, well we got to talk about the music as well, man. Yeah. I see you kind of venting on Twitter and social media, and it's a good playful vent, but obviously you an artist, you want to have the people hear what's going on. So what can we expect from Reason coming up? And I know you poking that top like, yo, fuck it, I want to release some shit.
Exactly.
So talk about the process of getting that out.
Trying to come out with a new project right now. I can put the name out there now because we talked about it, but it's called New Beginners.
Okay.
And for the people that don't know, my last project was a re-release, so I haven't put out new music in 3 years. So I'm itching right now.
You in a cage right now.
I'm just like in a cage, and so I talk to Top at least weekly or a couple times a week, and he just reminded me about patience and whatnot. But that's just hard for me. So I'm trying to just figure out different ways to take my mind. I've been playing basketball a lot lately, which a lot of people know is my first love. So that takes
growing your beard out and shit.
Growing my beard out, you know what I mean? So I'm doing stuff mentally to just try to get through this process, dog, because it's tough. But I know that when it comes out, I feel like it's special. I feel like it's going to be worth it, and I feel like we're doing everything the right way. Yeah. So at this point, I'm just anxious for everybody else to see all the work that we put in. You know what I mean?
Well,
so
I'm looking forward to it. I always, been a day one fan. I love what you're doing, man. Keep it going. Always. Love to see you on the stage and do your thing, bro.
My brother, thank you, dog.
TDE's on Reason, Carson's on, Homegrown's on, you know what I'm saying? Brought to you live by Hennessy. Never stop, never settle. Always drink responsibly. Here live at the Real Street Fest. Real 92.3 LA's new home for hip-hop, Homegrown Radio.